Oh, was I muted? I'm sorry. So what I was saying, good to see you, Joe, is I don't want to go to work either. I've um I've been off since Wednesday. It's been great. I've had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and obviously Saturday, Sunday off um, for Thanksgiving week. And I've been incredibly busy. If you've seen in Discord, I actually finished both Tales of Vesperia and Xenogears. I've been busy. And it feels good to be busy, to be honest. Um, let's see what this strategy works. There we go. We are a feral druid at this time. 2 points into that. Don't really know if that's the right call. Lots of plants. I don't really want to get too invested into herbalism right now, because, like, what if I just die? Like, that'd be a great thing to do later. You stopped watching? Aw, did you not like it? Was it the game? Was it me? Did I do a bad job? It's a game that I highly enjoyed, but it took some time to really, really get into it, because it had its slow points, that's for sure. Definitely had its slow points. But, man, when it ramped up, it ramped up. Oh, not enough time. I'll take that as a compliment. We got our first snow over the night. So we're gonna hear sounds that we don't normally hear. Hope the roof's okay, Never know with an old house, so fingers crossed. How's the stream looking on your end, by the way, since our first real cold? I don't know if it's going to affect the internet much in this older building. Running smoothly, things like that. I'm gonna... Fighting two things at once, like we're a big strong bear. Oh, I didn't get Thorns rank 2 yet? Nope, okay. Looking good? Awesome. Yeah, because on my end, the restream looks like it's lagging, but when I go over to one of the others, looks fine. Hey, Zach, how you doing? How was your Thanksgiving? You and the fam have a good time, hopefully? I would have asked you that, Joe, but I know you don't celebrate that in Germany because, different countries. Leave me alone, Spooter. Yeah, Zach, how are things? I believe this was the first Thanksgiving with your can you say newest child? Is that an appropriate way to talk about kids? I mean, Oates and I don't really celebrate holidays, so I think we had leftovers that night, actually. It was really good. I made a vindaloo earlier in the week, and so to change it up, I instead of putting it over rice for these leftovers, we put it in wraps, and it was really good, because, it thickens up after a day or two, so it worked really well. Let's get some earth root, could probably sell that. I got 2. That's awesome. I'm sure they didn't notice a difference, except maybe it was busier and they're like, who are all these people? Mother, father, take them away from me. Oh, grandmother's doting over me? They can stay. I never remember what to do with this. Ever. Like, I believe there's something you bring. Oh. Rainbow glowing fruit. Nope. So that's it? Maybe they took that quest away in later editions? I don't know. Oh, you're blasting. Well, at least I hit you once. So the hard part is going to be that they run away. That's no bueno. Or do they not? Ooh, they don't. Some don't. Some will. Ooh, an upgrade. We'll go from 30% reduction to 31.1%. Alright, we gained 1.1% reduction. We got our first snow. Do you have snow where you are, Zach? I don't actually know where Auburn is. Like, I don't know what state you're in or anything like that. So terrible. Geography. I think here we play it as balance, just to be safe. Since they're all casters. Oh man. Oh, it was enough. Okay, good.
I'm out of range.
Not a caster though. Oh, you're in Alabama. Gotcha. How hot is it? Like for us, it's 32 degrees or 0 Fahrenheit. Yeah, that I get that, Joe. I actually made a shaman on Lich King Classic and got all the way up to what did I get to? 15 or 16. There's a buff going on right now where they give you like 50% extra experience, which is kind of great. But I was just like, it's too dangerous to stay on. Pull Justice Avenger. Yes, I can. I'm surprised they're using swords, to be honest. I thought they'd be using, like, clubs. We go from taking 10 damage to 9. Wow, that is... And 7. Okay, so, depending, it could be worth it. What can we skip? Now you come here, sir. Attaboy. But I mean, if you're reducing it by 2 to 3 damage over 10 hits, that's 20 to 30 damage. That's pretty solid. I'm being honest. I think it's good. Sorry, I keep clicking off of WoW. Checking stuff. Just gotta be really careful. Ursula the Maul, I believe, is up. No, it's somewhere up there, probably past this tree that we can't see. I've actually already canceled my my membership, just in case. You know, I'm like, okay, if we don't die and we keep going, then sure, I'll re-up it. Okay, Ursula, gonna come here. Crap, we did get both. That's dangerous as heck.
Not enough range.
Don't dodge me. There we go. Got a potion. That roar on both. You stop dodging, you jerk. Okay. We're good. I kind of miss having cozy games in the morning, like... WoW's fun, but like, I miss Stardew. I miss things like that. I wonder would it be better to do something else? I do believe I want to do Coral Island as a Let's Play. So I worry about a game like that being a Let's Play, you know, because they're grindy, they're slow. And I don't necessarily want to be sitting there like editing a ton of stuff. I don't, like, I've seen a few things as a Stardew where people are like, oh, I've got to do this, and flash, it's all done. I'm like, oh. For me, half the fun is watching it and relaxing to it. I don't know.
Greetings.
I think Maces sell for more.
Goodbye.
Let's see. I've got to go to the guy down yonder. So part of me also wants to just try Coral Island as a stream, but a big part of me wants to try it as a Let's Play. And I think you're right. You know, again, the goal of that Let's Play would be for people to be able to turn it on and just sit back and relax to it. Hey, Cinema, how you doing? Good to see ya. We're just chatting about projects. I've completed Xenogears and Tales of Vesperia. They both have, I believe, let me see. I believe it's... Let's see, Xenogears has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more episodes to go. And Vesperia has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more episodes to go. And I may have another project in line already. I do. I do have another project in line, and I'm very excited for it. It's a shorter one. It's a much shorter game.
You. Till next we meet.
Removes the seed from the glowing fruit. Oh, right, he plants them. What are they going to give? I think they give something you can pick. Right? Oh. It's the boglins. You thought Dragon Quest 8 was pretty grindy? I thought Dragon Quest 7 was grindy. But yeah, I guess 8, you know, definitely. I mean, Dragon Quest in general, I think, has a grind because it's such a big game. And there are times like, hey, boss is a big upgrade and challenge, so grind a little bit. Like, I remember having a grind before the Abandoned Abbey, for instance. That's like the first big grind. No, I did some grinding early on for money so I could get the boomerang and not die to the guy who's got his head knocked. It'll just be different. And I figure if, let's say it does well, but people start saying, oh man, I wish this was a stream, we could always transition it into a stream. But for the Let's Play, I think the overall goal would be to restore the town or whatever that version is. We're doing well on our end. Cats are good. Oats is good. I'm good. Sad I have to go back to work tomorrow since I've had 5 days off. Wednesday all the way to now. But we have, let's see, calendar. What do we have? 1, 2, 3 weeks until winter break. So I'm still going to be working a little bit into winter break. I've got some pretty major things I need to do with my classwork. I'm doing some alterations to our curriculum, to our coursework and all that. Just to make it better for the students, easier for parents to understand and all that. But hopefully that'll only take like 3 days.
Goddess, watch over you.
Oh, did you not watch my Dragon Quest 7 Let's Play? It was a fun one. It's a long, I think that was our first Let's Play to hit 100. Or was that Symphonia? I don't remember. But it was a long one. Then with Tales of Vesperia coming, what did we hit for Vesperia? Vesperia will get to 96 episodes. However, for Vesperia, I'm very likely to do streams of that game afterwards. Because I do want to, like... Because my only issue with Tales of games, it seems to be the case in Symphonia and Vesperia so far, is that once the last dungeon is revealed, that's when a lot of side quests open up. And I'm like, but the momentum of the story, I like to respect the momentum of the story as much as I can, especially the end. So I I was like, well, I'm going to the end. And I'd like to do like all the Fell Arms. I know we only got one in Miarzo. I'd like to finish off a few other things that I won't say. Heal for reals is not healed for reals. So yeah, just I very much likely believe. Plus, I like the combat of Vesperia a lot. I'm excited for people to see who my final team is for that game as well, because it's not entirely in line with what I'd been using for a while, but it's also like, that makes sense for Soul. Let's see. Ride a Hippogriff to Aberdeen from the Hippogriff Master. And deliver the message to Onos. Open Dark Shore. Okay, so yeah, everything's just continue on to the next area now. And that should level us up to 12, which is the next spell. I think it's like, I want that to just get 10 energy when I go into bear form. I'd also prefer improved rage, to be honest. And I'd love natural shapeshifter as well as natural weapons, but we need to progress into this tree so we can get to things like feral rage and feral instincts, because once we get level 20 we'll have kitty form. That'll actually be maxed out by the time we get cat form, making our stealth really good. If it makes sense, it makes content. But yeah, I'll be fully transparent with you. Well, mostly transparent. I'm not going to tell you the game. But I've already started and completed the Let's Play that will come after Vesperia Xenogears. I'm not sure which time slot it'll take. I haven't done the math to figure out which one will end first. Actually, no, they should end at the same time, one after the other. So, like, one on a Friday, one on a Sunday, I think, something like that. And so I will have to start recording for the other one, but I've already finished the next Let's Play, and it's going to be a shorter one, only about 11 episodes, I believe. And I finished it in 2 days. I started it on Friday and finished it yesterday, and wow, did I have a blast. I just was like, this game was amazing. It's been recommended to me for years on the channel. And so it's just... it's really cool to finally have played it. I was able to up the graphics a little bit. It's a PlayStation 1 game. I'm using DuckStation now as opposed to... what am I using? Instead of PCSX. Apparently it's just a lot better. And so, very excited about that. Put some of our stuff away.
Greetings.
Thought we had more stuff than it looked like, and we did. Awesome.
Denadris.
Hey Dexter, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing well today. Just starting in some WoW with this Druid. Hopefully we can keep making it. But I was also pondering, wanting to play something more relaxing and cozy. Honestly, I kind of want to bring back Stardew. So I'm curious, how do folks feel about bringing back Stardew Valley? Curious. Okay, that is Vespertus. We could do something we've never done. Like we could finally do the coffee farm,
Be with you.
or we could do a we could do a Joja run. We've never done a Joja run, and we could do it either vanilla or we could do it in expanded, where apparently it's a lot bigger. Anyone else getting snow today? I think no, Dexter Ensign, but you're both here that I haven't asked that. Ugh. We got our first snow last night, so it's kind of exciting. First real snow in the new house. I mean, we had snow when we moved in, but it was already here, you know? Like, we looked at the place in February, moved in March, and yeah. So we got to see everything fall away for the first time, and then we're going to go to what we've seen it grow back, which is beautiful. Well, I think I'm going to do a Let's Play of Coral Island. So that should be coming up in like 2 to 2.5 weeks, something like that. But I really want to try Pacha, the Stone Age one. I'm really interested in that. I think it might actually be on sale. Let's see, Roots of Pacha Steam. Are you on sale? It's only 20%, but that's all it seems to be doing. Is 20% off, and so that makes it $20. Does look like a lot of fun though. I did buy a few things on the Steam sale. Shit, what did I buy? I know I bought Lords of the Fallen, but what else did I buy? I bought 3 games. It was -4 last night. Wow. What is your mount? Oh no, that was a hippogriff. That was a flight master. These things. Hippogriffs. What did I buy? I hate that I don't even know. It makes me feel terrible. But Lords of the Fall. Oh, I bought Bramble and Spirit of the North. I was gonna buy just Bramble. But it was $4 cheaper to also buy Spirit of the North, the Fox game. And then I also bought Blasphemous. I've been wanting to buy that game for like, I don't know, 2 years, something like that. Yeah, that was a hippogriff. I don't have a mount yet. You don't get mounts until level 40 in Classic. 40. Gonna be a while.
My goods are of the highest quality.
Are they though?
Be careful.
Bring Layer's response to Nessa Shadow Song.
Good luck, friend.
Wait, what? Go back.
I am honored. Hello. Farewell.
Let's see, what's our week looking like weather-wise? So it looks like 10-day forecast. Today we're gonna get to a low of 19. I change you to Celsius. I don't know. So our low today is 19. Tomorrow's low is 14. Wow. Then it'll go up to 24, 28, 30. So we're staying pretty much below freezing for the next 10 days. But yeah, here's a better look at the hippogriff. Horse-like hindquarters, or deer maybe. Talon fronts like an eagle. Gorgeous feathers. Gorgeous, mate, gorgeous. Looks like my computer's lagging. Check out the task manager. Um, couldn't be. And that. Bottom sail on now. Hey, look, it's Nessa Shadow Song. That is such a good name.
Elune Adore.
Oh, wow. -4 C. F to C.
Farewell.
I am honored. Farewell.
I did mute myself, you're right. I even made a nice little offer. I was I was saying that -4 Celsius or centigrade is 24 degrees for us. So when we reach 32 Fahrenheit, that's 0 for you. So that it's cold, obviously, and we're gonna be about that or lower for the next 10 days for us here. But I was asking, for those of you that are here in the stream live with me, as a little reward, do you want to know what the next YouTube project is? The one that I have already completed that'll come out after Vesperia and Xenogears. It's 11 episodes long. It's already done. I finished it yesterday. I just boom powered through because I was having way too much fun. But yeah, if you want to know what it is, I will be glad to share that with you. I just say don't talk about it in Discord. Keep it to yourselves. So it is a stream reward, basically. Ooh, I like this one. But if you don't, you just want to see it when it uploads, that's also your choice. I will not force it. Say bacon one more time. I said sausage.
Ishnu Allah.
You'd rather find out when it comes out. Oh, interesting. It sounds like Cinema wants to know.
Ishnu Allah, what brings you here?
Yeah, I kind of want to do if there was a general agreement. I don't like keeping secrets. Here's the thing. I did not mean to finish the game yesterday. I was like, oh, I'll just get the first 2 episodes recorded to make sure I like it. Let's just say I liked it a lot.
I am honored. May the
Big
stars
land.
guide you.
Where is the Druid train? Aren't you in here?
I am listening. May the stars guide you.
You can wait? Okay. Well, if anyone does want to know, just message me in Discord and be like, hey, I was in the stream, you said I could know. Tell me, bitch. Or don't call me a bitch, it's so mean. Where is... Oops. Is the Druid trainer here? that's the herbalist up there.
Ishnuala.
Mushies. Drinks. Fish. Oh, a dwarf. Gubber Blump.
Great to meet you.
Family in a
Watch your
fishing pool.
back.
I don't want to
See you
fish.
soon.
I mean, it's a quick one. Again, it's only 11 episodes long. To be fair, some of those episodes are like an hour. The game just felt really right having some longer bits in it. It was just tons of fun. Oh, they're really traveling. Okay, here's the dead body. Y'all want to see a dead body? Only got a little welt. And I got rammed. Oh, you're back here. Okay, if you want to keep it, you can. I'm not going to fight you. It is 100% not... Like I said, I had fun. I would not have fun with Earthworm Jim. That was torturous. Horrifically torturous. I really don't want to get back to Earthworm Jim at all. Find the corrupt Forbowl camp. Grab a Thistlebear captured. Ooh. Oh, is this the one that I put it in that machine? No, it's not. It is not. It's a PlayStation 1 game, so it is an old release, I think from 97 or 98.
Peace be with you. Go in peace. May the stars guide you. Go in peace.
Sea Turtle remains west of Aberdeen?
I've the finest wares in the land. Safe travels.
Have we seen the water? You know, I love me my retro stuff as well. Let's read the quest all the way first. There are more coastline, even the water. I would like you to go investigate another one. Know of this one was reportedly in the water due west of Aberdeen, close to a sunken vessel. I think. Right there, okay. There's a sunken vessel. Keep our heads under the water. Wild guess, medieval? No. But if I did play that, I'd probably do the remake. Because I remember watching the Balius? Somebody. Pool Threshers. Oh, there's the turtle. Yeah, I think it was Balius that I watched play it. It looked really cool. I'd never played that game as a kid, even though I wanted to. Okay, get him.
That spell is already
Reading quest while slowly drowns. You're right. I didn't realize I didn't catch my breath like I thought I had. But we'll be okay. We're right there. This is how bears fight in the water, by the way. This is realistic combat. Catch your breath. Owner of a lonely butt. That's a big turtle. You never find a turtle this big until, you know, Pandaria. Good morning. It is a good morning. Is it not a good morning for you, Erica? Hopefully it is. Hopefully you're having a good day. We were just talking about Let's Play stuff. Since you're not in the main Discord channel right now, I'll let you know I have completed both Xenogears and Vesperia. They have about 2 weeks. They both have exactly 6 episodes to upload, so 2 weeks of content remaining. I was hoping to edit in a way where Xenogears would finish on a Wednesday, so something could come out on a Friday, but I didn't want to edit improperly. I let the episodes naturally come out. Oh, just woke up. Nice. Well, good morning. I forget what state you live in, so I don't recall what time it is for you. For me, it's 10 a.m. We have our first snow, actually. Have you had snow where you are yet? Now, we have rested for a while. That's fantastic. Oh, yeah. I appreciate that.
What brings you here? Asha Fela.
Ooh, intellect. What? That's so messed up. Cloth, no stats. Male, no stats. Leather? Intelligence.
May the stars
That is
guide you.
rude, game. I don't actually know where the Druid trainer is here. I don't think you're in here. I assume there's a Druid trainer. Oh, hey, no.
Greetings. Right.
That's what I... Jeeps. Francisco Sanchez Arroyo. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Not sure if you're here live with us. If you are, feel free to say hello. But if you're watching some other content, well, thank you all the same. You need the sleep? You're an hour ahead of me? Oh. Fancy you, future one. 41 damage crit, let's go. It's fun having the connection to YouTube that if someone's like watching a YouTube video and they subscribe during a thing it tells us. I think that's really fun. Let's see, Buzzbox. Roller legs. And that's the thing, they might not even be at this stream. They could just be like watching Radiata stories or Chrono Cross. I've actually been getting some traffic on Earthlock lately. A project I did about 5 years ago. Honestly, one of the best indie JRPGs I've ever played was Earthlock. I was thoroughly impressed with that game. I absolutely loved it. I'd love to revisit it someday. Now that my channel's a little bigger, I could do it better justice and get it a little more exposure. And it wasn't terribly long either. It was just a thoroughly good game. Let's see, Bashalaran. Highborn. Let's get a little bit of exploration going. I did not do any more Subnautica. Like, I had fun with the first stream, and then I was just like, I really don't think survival games are for me. Like, I just found it so tedious. Like, oh, I've got some stuff. I crafted some stuff, and now I'm completely out of stuff. I got to go back and just gather more of that stuff and craft more stuff, and was like, So what am I playing next? Well, fun fact, unintentionally, I started a Let's Play that'll come out after Vesperia and Xenogears, and I finished it yesterday. So the next project is already completed. Moonkin. But it kind of got decided on by the chat to keep it a secret. Yeah, I guess Vesperia is just not for me. Or, I guess Subnautica and survival games in general just aren't for me. Unfortunate. I was hoping they would be. Cool, just find it. Done. I believe down here Oh, guess there's some wind. I can see the snow falling. Alright, then keep your secrets. I get it. I don't love playing survival games, but I watch you play. That's fair. I mean, I think we'll give it another try at some point. I don't want to promise it, you know? Because I don't know if I can keep that promise. Alright, we do have to be careful here.
That's still recharging.
Nice. That tree had a face, did it? Did it? Where? Highborn relic. I don't see a tree with a face. Maybe it's for the back. When is Dragon Quest 11? My current goal, or my current ideas. I'm itching to play 11 yourself. Here's the thing. I really want to play it, but I'm just finishing 2 pretty long projects of Vesperia and Xenogears. One that has cut down. Maybe we'll see it on our way back out. Was that the rare spawn? No, it's not. Darn. But so yeah, I'm just finishing up 2 pretty long Let's Plays, with Vesperia being very close to 100 episodes. Gonna be just shy at 96. And then Xenogears being pretty darn long, and then being side by side made them honestly very exhausting. It was exhausting. So I know that, you know, coming up next is the game I've already finished, and I'm pretty sure I'll be bringing in Coral Island as well in Let's Play format. No idea how long that'll take. I think I'm going to do a very basic approach of let's have some fun, let's explore, and let's do whatever the town restoration thing is considered in that game. I've also been really wanting to do Final Fantasy 9 and or 10. 10 would be the unique builds run, where, like, you know, Lulu would be my big melee Orin style fighter. Kimara would be my black mage. Tidus would probably be my white mage. Things like that. But I also want to play 9, just because never gone past disc 2 and 9. Or sorry, past disc 1. I've never gone into disc 2. I think that could be a lot of fun, but I also want to play, you know, Dragon Quest 11, but I know that's a long game. And that could easily be 120 episodes. So I need to have that energy again. Don't get me wrong, I'm incredibly interested, and I want to just get back into the world of Dragon Quest. I adore it. So I did watch Mage play it, so it's not going to be 100% blind to me, but, you know, Mage played it years ago, whenever it came out, so I'm only going to remember, you know, some of the major things, which I know are big important things. I really remember 2 major things. One is sad and one is, oh my god! But all the little things in between, like, I'm positive I've forgotten them, you know? You 100%ed it? Oh, I do play games to have fun. 100%. I don't think I've ever done a Let's Play out of feeling like I owed it. Like, I know I've done the thing where people pick a game, but like when Jim picked Steambot Chronicles, or was that Patrick? One of them picked that. I forget what the other picked. I don't know, but I did both of those games, and those were really fun, so I enjoyed it. But yeah, I've never done a project out of like, oh, I'm supposed to do this or anything. Like, I only play what I want to play. Oh, that's next week? Oh. That could be interesting timing. But isn't it Switch only? Like, it's not on PC. I hate having to hook up my Elgato. It's just a pain in the butt to me. Haven't even finished it. Yeah, X1 told me that like they put like 60 or something hours into the demo, I think. Something wild like that. Yeah, X1, there you are, buddy. Good to see you, man. Oh, am I right that it's been like 60 hours, or am I wrong, or have you gone above since you said that to me? That's why I'm missing so much. My hit chance is being reduced by 15%.
That spell isn't ready yet.
You've never played a Pokemon game before? Wow. And that's another thing. I want to do the Pokemon Gen 4 Forgotten Run. I actually recently made the layout for it. Would you guys want to see the layout that I made? Drink more tea! Great idea.
I can't cast that.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud. I mean, so here's how the Forgotten Run layouts are for me thematically. They should be simple. It is a simple game, a simple approach, so I want them to look simple. I don't want them to be flashy. I don't want them to be uber high res, and I like pastel and more muted colors. I don't like the super brights. I did the Generation 1 and 2, so yellow and crystal layouts. I made those, and I loved them. I paid somebody to do the Emerald one, and nothing against them, I just didn't like it. It was too bright for me. So I was asking for something simple. They didn't really want to do that, and you know, I think that was just an artistic difference. And so I learned that, hey, when I have a certain approach, I need to do it myself. And there's nothing wrong with that, I think. So I prefer a much simpler look for these Forgotten Runs. So I went back to making my own for Gen 4. Now my goal is, as the generations go, you know, the graphics in the games get a little better. So I want my layout to kind of reflect that a little bit. So the first two, Game Boy and Game Boy Color, simple static blocks. Then the third one, you started rounding the edges. The fourth one actually started adding in some shading and shadowing, you know, just really minor upgrades just to kind of reflect, hey, we're moving on to another gen. So I think you got to start putting out 6 videos a day to get all this done. Nope. But I would like to show off the layout if you guys are willing to see. There it is. So I made this. What do y'all think? So down here is for the smaller scene, the smaller screen. Up here is for the main screen, and this will be my face cam. Back to having fun, cartoonish versions of the starters. I really missed that in the first one. No, this is from this art is from Google. But the color schemes are all taken from Giratina. So this border of darkish gray purple is from Giratina's underbelly, I believe. This reddish orange is from the tips at the ends of their like tentacles. Well, this gray is heavily inspired by Giratina, but it's actually the background of this original picture. So I think it's a lot of fun. Yeah, this will be for the Generation 4 Forgotten Run. So when we do Platinum, because I'm always doing the third game whenever it's available. So Yellow, Crystal, Emerald, and now Platinum. And the neat thing is with Platinum, I've never played it outside of the Beans is yelling at Oats, so Oats yelled at her back. I've never played this outside of projects with Frank. So I don't know the story really. I've only rushed through the game. You know, back to putting the badges down here. I tried to get different and unique shapes. Like I was doing like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, with an, or 1, 2, 3, and then but 3 didn't fit here nicely. I didn't like it. And I want the boxes to be a little bigger for the Pokemon. This is just black with opacity run through it or taken out of it. And so normally my goal was, you know, unique designs for the Pokeboxes. Like on the first 2, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the third one we had the honeycombed going down. But I was like, you know what? We've got 3 screens on here now, which makes it harder. So let's just go with a standard that works. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think it's fun. I think it gets the job. We just could have died there. I forgot we were playing hardcore. So yeah, so I'm excited about it. Honestly, Dexter, I'm not trying to promote myself, but my Generation Forgotten run might be the best thing for you to start within, because what I do in these Gen Forgotten runs is I play the game normally. I go, you know, I do the quest lines as much as I know them as intended in order. The only caveat is that I use Pokemon that I don't normally use. That's the Forgotten portion. And the Generation part is, oh, you already watched them? Okay, then there you go. So I think they'd be a great start for you to really just understand what's going on. So they've been some of the most fun in Pokemon I've had in a long time, because not to say that, you know, Versuses and stuff with Frank have gone stale, they haven't, but they do become familiar. And so playing Pokemon in this way, I've already decided who my starter will be for the Gen Forgotten run for Gen 4. By the way, I've picked something that I cannot get in the game normally without a trade. And so it's a great starter option. Also, Savage, how you doing, my friend? Good to see ya.
That's still recharging.
How's life treating you, bud? As we sit you here, hopefully the answer is, well, congratulations, Priestley. There you go, and that's why I really like having these Forgotten runs, so we have a normal playthrough of the game on the channel. You know, be like, hey, what made people like Pokemon in the first place? So to me, it's been a great addition to the Pokemon content on my channel. I mean, I just personally really enjoy it, and I think it's a unique and novel concept that I've not seen others do. Not that I care about that so much, but I just like, for me, I like it. Being like, hey, like in the first game we used Chansey and Onyx and Jinx. You never watch people use Jinx, at least I haven't really. Second one we started with Slugma. That was fun. Third one we started with a cast form. That was Philip was amazing. And I think I'm going to continue the trend of just like human names for the most part, but I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think on it. I mean, I would start with Fire Red and Leaf Green, so it's Gen 1 and the Gen 3 engine. A little bit of quality of life stuff, but I really think that's the best place to start, heavily because it's shorter, so it's less of a commitment, whilst Scarlet and Violet can be a bit longer. Well, Jinx did, you're right, because Psychic versus their fighting, and Ice versus like their, what, 2 Onyxes? Or is it Gen 3 in the Gen 1 setting? I think we've had this conversation. I consider it Gen 1 in a Gen 3 engine. But I think really it's the same. Technically you could look at it and be like, that's the same thing. And I just think it's funny semantics. What would you recommend playing on? So Fire Red and Leaf Green are Game Boy Advanced. So you'd want to get like Visual Boy Advance, or I can't remember what the new emulator is that Frank is using, though I do want to look at it because he says it's working really well. I did get a new PlayStation emulator. I'm using DuckStation officially as opposed to PCSX, and it's working amazing. Really, yeah, it's super easy. I've never really had to fiddle with the graphic settings on the Game Boy Advance like you do like with Citra and stuff. It's been really nice. Hey Savage, now that you're over on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button. Also drink water, buddy. Do good for yourselves. Well, if you get Visual Boy Advance, it's very simple. It's pretty bare bones, but it's done the job for me for years. And I really have zero complaints with it. I don't know why Frank switched, but again, his seems to be working for him really well, so it doesn't matter why he switched. Because his new one seems to have better save state visuals. Like, I think it has a better UI, for sure, from what I've seen him. Yeah, only so many pixels makes it a lot easier. Though, you say that, but the Super Nintendo emulator was rough. Like, my Super Mario Legend of the Seven Stars RPG, oh my god. I mean, that could have been the ROM itself and not the emulator, so I don't know. I would like to redo that game, though, with the remake someday. But yeah, while we're here, and I just want people to be... Can we believe they have a remake now? I think it's great. I think it's a game that really deserved more attention. And the fact that they actually remade it, and didn't just do like, you know, a lazy remaster like we've seen quite a bit, it's so refreshing because, again, I think it's such a phenomenal RPG. Yes, it has its very old approach, so it's a lot simpler, but it's just so fun. Yeah, see, I didn't even use Gino much at all in my original Let's Play of it. I wasn't too keen on him, but I would love to use him and Mallow, because I think I did Mario, Bowser, and Peach. And I would love to do, like, Mallow and Gino. I was kind of hoping they'd add another character in the remake, but honestly, I'm glad they just said, here's the game. And they left it alone, they didn't screw with it. And so, at the end of the day, I do think that's the better call. You have a name. You could be dangerous. I'm surprised Gino hasn't been added to Smash Bros, to be honest. It'd be interesting to see both him and Mallow, because they play incredibly differently. But yes, I would like complete honesty from everyone in the chat. What are your thoughts on these Warcraft streams? I enjoy them, but I also recognize that they're very slow. And especially since it's classic, it is grindy. And so, I'm also, you know, craving... I miss Stardew Valley. I really do. I feel like there's still so much we can do. I know we've hit perfection, but I feel like we can still do a Joja run. We can still do a coffee farm. We can still do like 1 year challenges, like how much money can you make, or how many crops can you harvest, yada yada. Oats, you want me to tie you up?
Tighten it and then. Alright guys, help.
Is that good? A little more.
Thank you.
I gotta make sound effects when I tie a bow. They can see your... You see the bottom right? That's you. And wang. My wife, the chicken wing. Uh-oh. I know. Hey now, be nice to your sister. Be nice. I lost one of them. This is hard for me because I'm not used to tying with two things at once, you know? What? I retightened it. Enthralling. Don't, this is hardcore, don't mess with me. Don't do it. If I die, I die.
You.
See you in 8 days. Hi, Oats. Hi, Oats. Hi, Oats. You're both so pale. Thanks,
What?
Dexter. We're what?
They don't leave the house.
Unbelievable. Hey, Cam, how you doing, man? So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Of the WoW streams, because like again, I enjoy them, but again, I recognize how slow they can be, and I miss Stardew. So like, we did Fae Farm, and it just didn't.
Quick.
I liked it, but I was ready to not continue. Like it was very handholdy, like very handholdy, and so I felt very slowed down. It doesn't have the farming that I want. Like I want these games for the farming aspect to be really good. And so that's what I'm really hoping Coral Island will do. Who here's played Coral Island? How's the farming? Someone says bow and Cameron appears. Uncanny. That's a weird comment. Someone commented on, I don't know what video, saying he's just being a little Hagrid. Oh, it was on the post I did when I was like, hey, I gotta work hard because my supervisor was watching me and it's Baba Yaga right here. Have you considered Dragon Quest Builders 2 for farming? I've not. I do want to play that though. I don't need to finish Builders 1, right? Like Builders 1 was cool, and then like you do the first world and you're like, wait, you destroyed everything? It was funny though, like for some reason I had it in me, I was like, I want to build underground. So most of my place actually got saved because most of it was underground, but like, you know, the top story that looked like the regular building was fine, was not. And I was just like, that really bothered me that they just destroyed and that you move on to another place. I'm like, okay, so, and I know you really like Builders too, so it's good to know that they just improved. That's fair. I think it was a good start. Like, I enjoyed Builders 1, but it didn't have that long-term playability to me. You're a true gamer, Dexter. Buying games and haven't even finished them, or even started them.
Need more rage.
Drop your stuff, ladies.
That's still recharging.
What are ghosts doing with relics, anyways? Bruh. Oh, I have them all, that's why. A lot of dialogue. Yeah. So honestly, I think I'd like to play Stardew Valley today. The question is, I'm thinking we do a Joja run. How do we feel about a Joja run? I mean, have you seen Xenogears? That's a lot of reading. I mean, it's Dragon Quest, of course it's well written. Probably hilariously and punnily written. But yeah, so I think I want to do Stardew today. And I'm thinking a Joja run. She's just getting a Stardew. Oh, lucky her. So, I don't know if we do expanded or not, because expanded apparently really makes Joja bigger. Wow, good job, Dexter, sister Dex, whatever we're gonna call them. I mean, the last run was non-expanded, so it makes sense to go back into expanded. Because honestly, Joja in the base game is just money and you're done. So that's not as fun. Let's do Stardew. I concur. So folks, what I'm gonna do, one, I want to restart my computer. It seems to be lagging. Like I can watch my Streamlabs like kind of thing. So I'm going to restart my computer. I'm going to make a thumbnail for Stardew, expanded Joja run. So we'll be back probably at the top of the hour. So give me about half an hour to get this down. So go grab some breakfast, have some stretching, but we'll be back in about half an hour. I think that means for now, WoW is going to be done because, like I said, I did cancel my subscription. I think expand is the way to go if we really want to explore Joja. So I will see you all in about half an hour, again on YouTube and Twitch. So thank you for joining me for World of Warcraft. Do take care of yourselves and see you soon.